FightHop.com, Lou DiBella, what's happening?
Big fight Saturday night, man. We're getting psyched. I mean, I think this is what it's all about. It's a throwback middleweight fight. Two real big middleweights. Guys that, throw down, don't run away. I expect explosiveness. I expect Jermain Taylor to prove why he's the man, why he's the king of the middleweight.
Oh, okay. All right, so you don't have to see any problem with Kelly at all?
Kelly's a tough guy, man. I mean, he's got heavy hands, and he's strong, and he's big, but he ain't Jermain. And, I don't think he's as quick. I don't think he's as good an athlete. I don't think he's, I think he'll have his moment, and he'll have his time. But his time ain't coming Saturday. His time ain't yet.
Okay. All right, Kelly's formula against Miranda was obviously that he can't fight back.
But Miranda can't fight. You could end his second stare. I mean, look, Miranda's a tough guy who only fought with power and wideness. I mean, there weren't a lot of straight punches. Everything came from nowhere. But he was dead at that weight, too. And the combination of a guy that really all power and that night had nothing in him. He was completely spent. He couldn't make the weight. Kelly looked like King Kong, and I'm glad Kelly looked like King Kong because that's one of the reasons why this is such a big event. But I expect Jermain Taylor to do the job Saturday night, and I expect Jermain Taylor to do the job in really dramatic fashion.
Last question, real quick. I talked to Paulie a couple of days ago. He was fairly frustrated.
He should be frustrated, man, and you got to explain to me why a kid that has his skills, his ability, his youth, and is a champion, but also does big ratings and gets crowds. Why this kid can't get on television? So I share his frustration.
So what do you own that on?
I mean, there was a lack of dates this fall on HBO. They were boxing after dark this fall. Lack of money is what's being said. To be honest, I think there's too much of a concentration on the networks on old men. Old men, particularly old heavyweights with bad backs.
Old men that cancel.
And they fall out of fights. But even old men in general. And it's time to look to the future. The old school is over. I mean, these guys are on their last fights, and I don't care. A lot of them are great fighters and big names, but it's time to look to the next generation of fighter, and Paulie should be on TV.
Now, you've been out here a while, but do you consider yourself the next generation of promoters?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Thanks, Bob.
Ask Bob what he thinks.